Chinelo was the kind of woman every man prayed for. She was hardworking, she was caring, and she was very beautiful. People in her office always complimented her and called her the full package. Chinelo worked in a bank in Lagos. Her salary as a banker was very good. Last month, she even bought her first car, a small Toyota Corolla, very shiny, clean. Everybody was so happy for her. Everyone admired it. When she drove into the back parking lot, security men smiled. Madam Banker, correct babe, they would always hail her. And Chinelo would laugh, wave at them, and sometimes Chinelo would tip them. Her close friends were not left out. They also envied her. They would always tell her, Chinelo, chai, you are enjoying no. See fine job. You can't get fine house, fine car on top. What else are you even looking for? But Chinelo would reply to her two friends, my dear, all these things mean nothing if you don't have a man beside you. Success without a man and a love is like soup without salt. That was what Chinelo believed, and she believed that nonsense with all her heart. Even though her two friends always tried to talk her out of it, that man will always come, but do not always think that a man will make you complete. Marriage is good, but remember that marriage is two persons into partnership. It's not something to be unnecessarily proud of. If it comes right now, fine. If it doesn't come, you wait for your time. But Chinelo do not want that. She believes she have gotten every other thing she needed. That man is the only thing remaining. God, give me a man. Chinelo will always pray every night. She will kneel and continue praying. Not just any man, no. God, a very strong man. A man with style. A man that will make people turn their heads when two of us work together. She wanted a man that carried himself like a king. A man that would hold her and make her forget her problems. That was Chinelo's weakness. And Chinelo, she doesn't like the quiet men. She doesn't want men who wore simple shirts and slippers. No. She wants men with swagger. Men with gold chains. All those men that have big beards and dark shades. Men who walked like the world belonged to them. One of her friends, the closest among them, named Adeze, would always warn her, Chinelo, shine your eyes. All these fine boys you like, they are trouble. They will chop your money and disappear. They are the definition of shine your eyes, because you won't know what their intentions are. They are handsome and every woman wants them, and it gets to their head. But you are here. Instead of you to be praying for a hardworking man, a man that will love you, forget about looks and the dressing. Pray for a man that will be there for you, an understanding man. Understanding, specifically, a kind man. You will be here praying for people that will come and scam you your money. See, you are already full package. They will easily fall to you. But it wasn't Chinelo she was talking to. Chinelo would always laugh. I beg Adeze, please leave me alone. I can't marry a boring man. If my man is not dark, like burnt plantain, built like a power bike. Adeze, I don't want to. How can a man hug me and my problems still remain? I need a man with a very solid presence. Adeze just shake her head. I just hope you will not just run into trouble with all this your high target man. I'm just telling you, Sha. But I know that Adeze will still be here waiting for someone that will come back and be lamenting. Oh, you did this to me. Child, you did not do that one to me. I will be here waiting. Because I did not want you. Shine your eyes and pray for a better man. Not men with swag that don't have sense. Then, one Saturday, Chinelo went to a wedding. It was a big wedding in town. Music was loud. Women wore their beautiful dresses. Men danced and sprayed money. Chinelo was looking very fine. She wore one beautiful yellow gown that hugged her body. Her makeup was simple but very beautiful. She wore a very beautiful heels that make her taller. But Chinelo, doing the notice me lady, she came out to dance Just small dance so that she danced, her heel broke in between. Chai, she shouted, my enemies are at work. She kept on warming, but she was just standing still so that people would not know that her heels broke into two. She tried to balance it, but unfortunately for her, she almost fell. Then, that was when she heard a voice behind her. It looks like your shoe wants to disgrace you today. Chinelo turned. Her heart skipped so fast. There he was, tall, dark, very handsome. He had dreadlocks that rested neatly on his shoulders. He wore a very beautiful and handsome senator outfit that hugged his muscles. His beard was full, black and well oiled. He looked like he has just stepped out of a magazine, the exact replica of what Chinelo wanted in a man. Chinelo blinked, trying not to stare too long. Then she smiled. Honestly, I think my enemies caused this one. The man then laughed and smiled at the same time. He has a very deep voice and rich smile, the kind that makes you want to keep talking just to hear it again. Come, he said to Chinelo, offering his hand. Let's sit down before you break the second one. Chinelo followed him and the both of them laughed so hard. They sat by the drink stand. Then the guy introduced himself. My name is Sly, stretching his hand to shake Chinelo. Oh, my own name is Chinelo, Chinelo said, smiling like a fool. Then both of them started to talk together, and just like that, time flew. Chinelo did not even remember that she came for a wedding. Sly told her that he was into import and export. He just moved into the town. Chinelo was already noticing a lot of things on him. The way he smelled expensive, the wristwatch he was wearing very expensive, the way the guy was speaking to her slowly and so calmly, like someone who was carrying a very beautiful and sweet tongue right from birth. As the guy was talking, Chinelo's heart was busy melting. It felt like heaven. It felt like heaven had answered her prayer. By the time the wedding ended, Sly already had her number. She did not waste time. She gave her number immediately. The next morning, after the wedding, her phone rang. Unknown number. Chinelo picked. Good morning, Miss Beautiful. Did you dream about me? It was Sly. Chinelo googled like a small girl that they just that sweet. I plead the fifth, I won't say. Sly then proposed that the two of them should go out for lunch. You owe me one for saving you from that shoe disgrace yesterday. Chinelo blushed and started laughing. So you are trying to blackmail me now, Abi? There's no problem, oh. Alright, where do you want us to meet? And that was the beginning. The guy picked the most expensive restaurant. Immediately, Chinelo saw that the restaurant he picked was very expensive. Boom. She thought that, oh, this one is also very rich, not also handsome. Then, from one lunch, it turned to weekend dates. From weekend dates, it turned into a long midnight calls. Sly's deep voice became the last thing Chinelo heard before sleep. 3 weeks later, Chinelo decided to delete her dating apps, which she opened earlier, so that she would find her perfect man. And she was happy deleting it. Adeze came in and saw her. You are deleting your dating app. I think what happened. Chinelo was so happy to share the good news. Adeze, I found him. My search is over. There is no need of keeping that dating app any longer. So where did you find this one? At that wedding I went to 3 weeks ago. His name is Sly, and he's everything I prayed for. Nothing missing, nothing lost. A man too perfect like this? You got to be careful. All this fine face is not equal to fine heart. They might be carrying fine face, but their heart is as dark as anything. Be very careful. You see all those fine boys? They are the one that will do you bad. He will serve you better breakfast. By that time, your eye will clear. I'm not saying I'm not happy for you, Chinelo, but I'm just trying to tell you to be very careful. especially with your finances. Keep it a secret though. If possible, this your nonsense dates that two of you are going. Sorry for calling it nonsense, Sha, but don't tell him that you have a car, you live in a fine house, and your salary is this and that. Hide your true identity. I'm just telling you. But Adaeze did not know that it was already too late. Chinelo had already told the guy everything about her. Chinelo then waved her hand. Abeg, stop. It's as if you are now a bitter cola. What's this now? Can't you just see me and say something nice? Be happy for me for once. Stop spoiling my joy, Adaeze. Can't you see? God has finally answered my prayers. Chinelo, being with Sly, felt like living in a dream. He called her all the beautiful pet names on this world, especially my queen. He held her hand like she was a treasure, an egg that shouldn't be broken. When they walked on the street, people stared, and Chinelo kept telling herself, yes, this is the kind of man I prayed for. But slowly, little by little, Sly began to lean on her. One day, after they had a very beautiful, nice time together, the two of them sat in the living room and they were watching their favorite TV station when Sly hissed loudly. Chinelo then turned to him, like, let him say what the problem is. Sly now began, babe, my queen, see, there is something I'm working on. I've been working on something big. I just sent money to China. Immediately, Sly showed her evidence of the money he sent to China. See, this is the amount I sent to China, and my goods are already on the way. Girl, things are really hard. This is the last card on me because I don't want any of my clients and my customers to feel left out when these goods come back. But because of these expenses I did, money is now long, very long. These are really hard. The things I wanted to get, I hardly get them, all because of the money I put in my business. Chinelo looked at him with concern. If such a man could do business worth over 100 million, what is there now? I can help him. Chinelo was looking at him with a very mad concern. Babe, what is wrong now? Tell me. He then continued. See, I don't like saying this, but I need money. In fact, I need money to push one or two things around, and I don't want to bother you. Chinelo quickly held his hand. Don't talk like this now, If you're in trouble, I am in trouble too. How much do you need? Sly smiled and now told her. It was the kind of smile that melted Chinelo's heart. Just small money, just small. I just need about 50,000 naira only. I will return it fast, I promise. Without thinking, Chinelo transferred the money that evening. Then, Sly hugged her so tightly. He treated her like a queen, more than the way he had never treated her before. From that day onwards, it became normal. She would fuel Sly's car. She would pay some of his bills. Sometimes, she would even buy groceries from the supermarket just for his kitchen. When Adaeze started noticing unnecessarily expenses that her friend is making, sometimes the two of them will be together. Sly will call for 20k, he will call for 30k, he will call for 60,000. Adaeze was noticing all of this and how freely Chinelo was busy giving out the money. It was really making her angry because she remembered warning her friend about this kind of men. Now see, it was as if the guy really held Chinelo at the right spot. Then one day, Adaeze and Chinelo were sitting together. They were discussing something important. Sly called again. This time around, he needed 150,000 naira. And Chinelo quickly wanted to send the money when Adaeze flared up. Chinelo, are you okay? Like, are you sure you are normal? You are acting like a wife without a ring. Does this man even spend 1 naira on you? I've never seen you come back home smiling. Oh, he took me to one restaurant and bought food for me. Oh, he went and bought me my favorite ice cream. Oh, okay, baby girl, do you know what? This guy got me the latest bag. Even if it's not Aba bagi, Chinelo, even if it's Nigerian made, that is very affordable. This guy have not gotten for you. You have not eaten his 1 naira. What kind of juju did this guy place on you? That you kept on sending money every day. It's calling you from one thing or the other. They swear for you. If you are broke tomorrow, don't come to me. I will never help you. Because tell me the meaning of this one now. I warned you before getting into a relationship with fine boys. Now see the consequences. You're now sending him 150,000 just like that. But Chinelo did not want to hear. And there's a big go. You will not understand. Please, we are building a future together. A woman must support her man. If I don't support him, how else will he be there for me when he makes it big? Very soon his boots will land. And once he lands, he will give me my money in millions. Now triple of what I'm giving him, that's what I will get. I'm a very smart girl. I know what I'm doing. Adeze laughed. You're a smart girl. And you know what you are doing. I pity you. I smell trouble. But see that trouble, your head will hang. And you'll be calling me to come and help you bring it down. Me, you will not see me. I am warning you now. Stop giving that guy money. But Chinelo called it supporting my man. So she does not need anybody's approval to send her man money. She did not listen and continued to sponsor Sly's lifestyle. Then one day, Sly called again. This time around, he sounded so down. Babe, I'm finished. Chinelo was shocked. Finished? God forbid. You can never be finished. What happened? My car engine. The thing just knocked. Nah. I don't even know what to do. If I don't fix it, my whole business will crash. Which car will I use and be moving around? Chinelo was so worried. Jesus, engine care. How much will it cost? At least 700k to 1 million. If I just get another car right now, things will move again. But now, I am stranded. You know my business now. Once the goods land like this, I will need my car to be transporting them to all my customers. What will I do? Chinelo sympathized with him and told him to hold on. Let her see what she can do. Adeze saw the way she was sounding on the phone and asked her what the problem was. But Chinelo did not want to tell her, so that this time around, she will not start singing some songs that she does not want to hear. So she kept it to herself. But that night, Chinelo could not sleep. She was just tossing on her bed. She thought of how Sly had already been there for her, always encouraging her, at least in the beginning of their relationship. The guy spoiled her silly. Then, she thought of the future she dreamed of, the wedding, the children, a beautiful home with Sly. She then whispered to herself, what is a car compared to love? What is a car compared to a man who will be there for you? Sly loves me. He has been there for me. The only issue is that he's kind of financially down right now. Let me do just one sacrifice for him. I can sell my car and buy another one later. But a man like Sly, I can never find someone like him again. By the end of the week, Chinelo did not tell anyone. She stupidly sold her Toyota Corolla. When she handed the money to Sly, his eyes widened. Baby, you sold your car? Chinelo smiled. Yes, I did it for you. Yay, this is so good of you. I didn't expect this. Sly was just happy, hugging her, kissing her cheeks and head. Babe, thank you. Chai, you want our future to be so bright. Hi. Where would I find another woman like you? May God bless you. Just came to my rescue right now. Chinelo smiled. Babe, calm down. Cars can come and go, but you are my future. If we do not invest now, how will we be together, survive together in the future? Every other thing about marriage starts from courtship. So I'm willing to do anything for us. And I know you are willing to do anything for us too. So I just decided to sell the car. I will get another one. God knows. Sly hugged Chinelo so tightly Babe, you don't know what you have done for me. You are the only real woman I know. I will never forget this. I will repay you in 100 folds. Our relationship will last longer. Chinelo was just shouting, Amen. Her heart was just glowing. She believed she had just bought herself a secured tomorrow. But little did she know that tomorrow had other plans. Sly acted so grateful for the first 6 weeks after Chinelo sold her car for him. He would send her a long messages, calling her names, beautiful names, complimenting her, telling her how he won't live without her. There is no sweet word Sly did not tell Chinelo, and she loved them all. And she kept on doing more and more for him. But not long after, the messages slowed down. The morning text message, my sunshine, hope you slept well, slowed down too. Their normal long midnight call became silent. When Chinelo tried herself to call, Sly would pick after the third ring. He would be sounding so tired. Chinelo would ask him why he's sounding like that and why he has stopped picking up her calls as usual and sending messages. Sly would always tell her, Chinelo, calm down now. You must not talk every day. I am busy. Just give me space, please. You know that my container just landed. So let me just use this opportunity to clear off everything. Calm down. Everything will go back to normal. You know that business, we cannot mix business with personal life. I was giving you special time that period. All because my container never land. Container don't land now. I am 247 busy. So please calm down. We are going to talk. After that talk, yet nothing changed. 1 month passed. Nothing changed. Chinelo decided one day to visit him. Maybe because of the business that he's doing. He's so tired. She cooked a delicious soup, a bossy soup for him with goat meat. When she got to Sly's house, she knocked. He opened the door frowning and he was really surprised to see her. Come on, Chinelo, why didn't you call me before coming? You can't just show up here anyhow. But babe, I wanted to surprise you. I brought you food. I've always been doing this before. What changed now? And you're telling me to call you. I've been calling you, but you're not picking my calls. What's going on? Sly collected the spooler from her hand and dropped it on the table. He then turned towards her. See, you need to go because I'm very busy right now. You see my table. My table is full. You need to give me some time. Just calm down. Go. You can see my eyes. I've not had a very good sleep. Please understand me. Everything will go back to normal. And as for your money, don't worry. You will get it in place. My customers will still pay me, and I will just give you whatever I'm owing you. Okay, just don't worry. Chinelo tried to make him understand that the problem is not the money. The problem is that he's no longer giving her attention as before. But Sly did not want to hear that. He walked her out of his house and locked the door. And that broke Chinelo into pieces. The way he walked her out of his own apartment, that really shattered her. That night, Chinelo cried so badly on her bed. She was just assuring herself, maybe he's just stressed. You know, love is patient, I must endure. After crying herself to bed that night, nothing still did not change. 1 week, 2 weeks, the only thing Chinelo kept on doing is crying her eyes out, and that was disturbing her daisy too much. 3 weeks, in fact, Sly stopped picking her calls. He blocked her everywhere, and that was when it was done on Chinelo that Sly no longer wants to be with her. One evening, on a Friday evening, Adeze dragged Chinelo out of her room. You know what? Enough crying, girl. Clean your tears. I warned you, did I not? Let's go out and breathe small. There's this new club they are opening today. We need some fresh air. Dress up, I will do your makeup. Chinelo refused that she does not want to go anymore. She doesn't want to go to any club or meet any guy. But Adeze begged her and warned her that she's still young for her to be crying over a man as if she lost her husband. You can still pick up the pieces of your life and start all over. After all, I warned you. After so many convincing words from Adaeze, Chinelo decided to go to that club. When they entered, the music was loud, the lights were different colors, people danced, spraying money. The two of them sat quietly, drinking. Then, Chinelo saw him. Across where she was seated, in the VIP section, she saw Sly. He was laughing loudly, throwing money in the air. Girls surrounded him, one on his lap, and the other one was rocking him. And he was spending money at the same time. The same money he was supposed to use and pay Chinelo back. Chinelo was so shocked. He didn't know when she dropped her drink, and that was what attracted Adaeze's attention. Adaeze now followed her eyes and looked. There he was, Sly. Ha! My God. Nelo. So this is where your car money landed. Look at him now, spraying your sweat like pure water. God forbid. Tears was streaming down Chinelo's eyes. In fact, it felt like rain. Her chest felt heavy. Chinelo wanted to scream. She wanted to run towards Sly, give him a very dirty slap and collect that bundle of money. At that moment, Sly turned and saw her. For a second, his smile stopped. Then, he continued what he was doing as if he saw nobody. He lifted another bundle of cash and spread it into the air. Adaeze held Chinelo's hand tightly. Nelo, we need to leave now before you collapse here. This man is not worth fighting. Your future is not with him. He's your destruction. We need to leave. You don't need to go and confront him. Look around him. He's drunk, and his guys are there. You don't want anybody to beat you up on top of your own money. You don't know what he can do. So please let us leave quietly. But Chinelo sat down there frozen. Her whole world was breaking in front of her eyes. She didn't really know what to do. But she had to follow Adaeze home that night. Immediately she got home, her phone buzzed. A message came in. It was from Sly. Why did you follow me? Stop spying on me, please. You are too controlling, all because of ordinary money that you gave me. Controlling? Chinelo asked herself. The same woman who sold her car for you? The same woman who carried your burdens just like her own? And you call me controlling, Sly? It will never be well with you. I swear, you will never go scot-free. Chinelo dropped her phone. It was then everything Adaeze was telling her, it was now ringing on her ear. It was then she knew that Adaeze had always been right. She has been loving a shadow. But deep down, she had a little hope. Maybe she wanted to hold on. But every day, it reminded her that she has been the mugu. The love she had for Sly blinded her, and it made her to act so stupidly and foolishly. This even affected her work. She had to take a leave for that particular month so that she could cool her head off. Fortunately for her, it was granted. Even though, as stupid as he may sound, Chinelo did not stop testing Sly. She kept on testing him, but unfortunately, the messages we deliver, it will take blue that Sly read it, but he never replied. It was then Chinelo asked herself, where did she go wrong? Did I not love this guy enough? Did I not give him enough? Why did he treat her this way? She sold her car just to help him pay his debts. Now, I am the mugu, the big fool. I am now stranded. I tried to work every day. Sly was nowhere to be found anymore. His apartment is no longer there, but he kept on posting on his status on different women. Hi, Chinelo, you are a big fool. 2 weeks after his leave, she heard a knock on the door, and when she opened it, it was Kunle. Kunle was her colleague at work. A very quiet man, always neat and always gentle. She used to ignore Kunle every day at work because she thought Tule was too simple. He doesn't have swag. He doesn't have all the features she needed in a man. So she did not even count him as anything. But Tule was the first person that visited her from work. He even brought food. Hi Chinelo, how have you been? I brought you food though. I asked about you. They said you took a leave because you are sick. I'm so sorry. I'm supposed to come earlier, but it no work now. You know, as our work they be, it's really demanding. So today is the only day I have the chance to come and see you. So I decided to come and see you today. And girl, you look slim. This your sickness is bad though. What is really wrong with you? Chinelo was really confused because the last person she was expecting was Kunle from the office. She has never seen him as a man that is that caring. Then she then thanked him. But Kunle, I'm really surprised to see you. What are you doing here? How did you even get my address? You should know how I got your address. From the office, of course. And you know you matter to me a lot. In as much as we don't really talk much at the office, but I always greeted you and show you how much I care. I don't like to see you suffer. When I heard you were sick, I was really down. I said, I must come. I will surely come here. I need to know how you're faring. If you need help with anything, you know now you can call me. I'm always here. Chinelo was still a bit uncomfortable, but she forced herself to smile and welcomed him. She just told Kunle that it was just malaria, but the malaria came with typhoid, a lot of things because it has been long she treated it. And that was how the conversation started. They sat, gisted for long, gisted about work, personal life, and after a long time, Kunle decided to leave. Before he left, he arranged Chinelo's room, cleaned up everywhere, and washed all the dishes, the dirty ones in the zinc. She even cleared up the kitchen and then wished her a happy recovery. He told Chinelo to call him if she needs anything. After that, Kunle left. And that really amazed Adeze. When Adeze came back and met a very clean house, she was really shocked. Madam, did you clean? Chinelo now gave her the gist of who actually came to visit her today, and she was really shocked to see him. Adeze have not even met Kunle, but she gave him a pass mark. Omo, this your colleague must be one in town. Like, for someone to come to your house for the first time, clean up, tidy your room, fed you, wash the dirty. Hey, madam, hold this one tight. Hold him tight, because you cannot tell me that this is not a gentleman. He's a complete gentleman. Chinelo, you better open your eyes, oh. This is the kind of man you should be looking for. A caring and kind man. Though Chinelo was not saying Kunle in such a way, but she was really grateful for him to come over and help her clean up. 2 weeks of her stay passed and she resumed work. The day she resumed work, she saw a note on her desk which says, "You are stronger than you think. Welcome back to work. Kunle, your dearest friend." Chinelo stared at it and smiled. From that day onwards, she began to notice him. The way he greeted everyone with respect, the way he worked hard and never boasted, the way he listened when people spoke, and the way he especially cared for her was really surprising. Even though Kunle have been doing all those things for a while now, but Chinelo never noticed him, not until Sly broke her heart into pieces. Even though Kunle is a different type of person, he's not as tall as Sly, he doesn't wear gold chains, he doesn't drive a flashy car, though he has a very good car, and he's always steady and kind. It even got to the part that after work, Kunle made it his duty to drop her at home. And with time, that became a routine. After work, Kunle would always wait for her and would drop her at home. Adeze was noticing all this. She noticed how Chinelo have even changed. She no longer talk about flashy guys, the ones with gold chain. She now talks about Kunle more often, and she doesn't even know that she talks about him every time. Until the day Adeze teased her. Omo, this one you're talking about, kunle up, kunle this, kunle that. Are you ready to fall in love already? Ha. It has just been ordinary 3 months ago that Sly broke your heart. You're already jumping into another relationship. Is that how your heart is? But Chinelo dismissed it and told her to stop talking rubbish, that Kunle is a very nice man and she's just appreciating him for being a very kind man, that she never knew that men without all those flashy nonsense can be this good. She then thanked Adaeze for putting the right senses into her. She should pray for a kind, nice and caring man, not the flashy ones. But as months passed, Chinelo completely healed up from her heartbreak. But one person was always beside her, Kunle. The guy never pushed past his limits. He never forced love on her. He was always there, in front of her all the time. Then one day, he then asked her out on a dinner date. Chinelo agreed. They went on a dinner date, just only 3 times. On the 4th time, making it 6 months they have been dating, they were at a dinner date again when Kunle brought out a ring and said to her, Chinelo, I don't know fancy words, but I know my heart. I've loved you quietly for years. I want to spend my life with you. Will you marry me? Chinelo's eyes was widened in shock. Hey, she was not expecting it. For years, she chased flashy boys. She ignored simple men. Now before her, a man she accepted just 6 months ago is already putting ring in her finger. Yes, Kunle, yes, I will marry you. Their engagement was small but very sweet. It was just only family friends that were invited. Adaeze hugged her tightly and said, finally, thank God someone listened to me. You opened your eyes and I'm super proud of you. That guy there is the real deal. 1 month later, after the engagement, they both got married. It was a very simple marriage between the two of them. Only family and friends were invited. No extra person. They got married according to their budgets. After the marriage, Sly saw the marriage pictures flying all over social media. The couple who just invited few friends and have the most romantic wedding ever. Fortunately for them, their wedding video, the pictures, everything went viral. And that was how Sly saw it. He then decided to call Chinelo out of the blue. Chinelo picked up the call and was really surprised to see Sly's call. Ha, this one you called me. I hope I'm safe. Sly was really angry at the phone. So, you have the mind to replace me. Just ordinary 8 months ago, we broke up. I was just angry at you. So you have been dating another man all this while. Take a look at who you replace me with. A man that does not even have swag. A man that cannot even stand when I stand. Look at how you really lowered yourself, all because of ordinary misunderstanding. I told you to calm down. I will come back to you. Chinelo interrupted him. Calm down, Sly. I have few words for you. You're a very big fool for calling yourself a man. You drained me. You used me. You broke me. Love without respect is slavery. I choose peace over pain. See, because I did not call police on you and get you arrested for scamming me, does not mean I'm a fool. You even have the mind to call me on the phone to rap this rubbish. See, if you ever call this number again, I will trace you to wherever you are. You see the millions that you ate out of me, you will vomit all of them. I pray that karma that doesn't have any sort of sorry that come after you. You see all the women you've scammed in your life, one will cut up to you. It will choke you on your throat and you will die. I am sending you all the hate, the bad words, the bad energy, the bad positive. In fact, Sly, you will never see anything good. You better don't end this call. I am not done. But Sly did not even let her finish. He had to hang up the call. And Chinelo laughed her heart out that night. She was seated with Kunle. Kunle was listening to everything that was going on. He followed her and laughed too, because some men can be stupid and funny. After that call, it didn't take up to a week. It was all over the news that Sly was arrested after he scammed a popular celebrity of almost 200 million. He was caught and jailed for over 40 years. When Chinelo saw that news, it was the best news she had heard in years. She was so happy that Karma caught up to Sly after eating her money. At least she learned her lessons that not every man who wears gold chain, dreadlocks, looking handsome, they are not worth dying for. You should also be careful around them. Always choose the one who brings peace and not pressure. Thank you so much for watching the story with me. Kindly tell me in the comment section the country you are watching us from. And also tell me what you think about the story. I would love to be in the comment section to hear from you and also reply your comments. Kindly share this story to your loved ones and also your friends. Give it a very big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And do not forget to click that subscribe button so that you'll be notified when I post my next video. Until next time, your favorite storyteller, Mona. Goodbye and stay blessed.